Alright, I might have to close, man. God damn it, dude. God damn. God damn. God damn. I might have to close this one out and flip long. Hey, yo, what's up, Tony Gold? What's up? I might have to flip long. I mean, it's gonna probably stop me out. Damn it. Fucking, ugh. Bears, dude. Bears, man. Bears, man. Bears. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I guess if given the opportunity, I will. But like I said, I still have to probably flip long. I mean, that's just so crazy, man. God damn. Man, that's frustrating. Looks like Nasdaq. Damn. Damn. Man, these pullbacks are just, they can just be insane, these pullbacks, man. Man, I don't want to give it any, man. I don't want to give it any more room because I'm already in 8 micro contracts already. All right, man. Fuck Nasdaq Bears, man. Dang, Nasdaq Bears, dude. I saw my mistake and I was hoping that it would just kind of pull back to my break even. Oh, it wasn't a mistake. The only mistake is that I didn't take off that full position. Damn, dude, I'm down 500. And then I added to the position, thinking that the Bears, man. Dang, I mean, if this was just a pullback just to go lower, that's insane, man. That's insane. I mean, was this a pullback just to go lower? Or is the market really trying to go higher here? Hey, yo, what's up, Cape Trader? Wow. Okay. Mm, mm, Well, the EMAs are telling me that the market is going to go down further. I think I might have just got stopped out and the market wants to go lower here. Mm-mm. Okay. All right. I think the Nasdaq. Wow. Okay. It looks like I got faked out here. It looks like I got faked out. Maybe the market wants to go higher, but it's not going higher now. Mm, okay. All right. Okay. I guess I'm just. My God. All right. Looks like I got faked out here. I mean, on the 1 minute, it does look short. But man, that was kind of crazy. That pullback was kind of crazy. Here, I thought that the bulls were stepping up here. It seems like they're not. It seemed like that was just a pullback into this area for a continuation down. So the Nasdaq basically stopped me out short for it to continue down. All right. Satan's sandals. Well, I think this is going to be a very tough time to trade. It's going to be a very tough time. If the Bulls aren't buying and the Bears are just going to knock this thing down, it's not going to be it's not going to be a pleasant trading. It's not going to be pleasant at all. Especially if this is how the Bears are going to trade. I basically got stopped out of a winning position. I guess it was my fault for thinking that kind of going against the price action again, I guess. I mean, the Bears just gave this whole thing up. I guess what I should have did was try to go short again at this area, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna probably come back to the area where I had my stop. Unless they Yeah, I think this thing gonna pop right back up. All right. Gonna probably pop right back up to that imbalance right there. Exactly where my stop is. Oh, I think I might actually start doing I think I might actually start doing what Mohammed does. If it doesn't stop at my level, then I'm just gonna immediately get out. Okay. All right. Wow. Man, I hate this fucking market sometimes. I hate the Bears. I hate the Bears. Oh my God, this is so horrible. Oh man. You just gotta love getting stopped out so many times because the market just doesn't want to go in one direction. Uh, hmm. All right. What I was trying to catch, Cave Trader, was just a break of that low. That's what I was looking for. But it looks like the market wasn't trying to do all that. Okay. All right, man. All right. My data access. What is this thing talking about? Shit. The Nasdaq got my third eye hurting, yo. This shit's pissing me off. My third eye is hurting right now, man. It says your data access expires soon. Renew now to keep your service uninterrupted. The fuck is this thing talking about? Mm. Yeah, I think this thing might just is about to flip long, maybe. It's probably about to flip long. All right. I mean, if it goes down into this imbalance right here, my plan is to pay close attention to how it reacts, potentially close. Shit, the way that it's looking. All right, man. I'm not gonna lie, the Nasdaq is making my third eye hurt. Like, this shit is fucking ridiculous, man. It's... Hey, yo, what's up, Dead Wolf? What's up? Shit looks like this position. All right, man. I kind of know. I already know what I'm gonna do mentally in this position. I just don't want to get wicked out. All right. That's the last time I'm going to add to this position. If this thing pushes higher, I'm just going to have to take a break from this account because, you know, obviously the market is on some other shit right now. And shit, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, apparently it's really on some other shit right now. It doesn't know if it wants to drop. It doesn't know if it wants to pop. I tried getting in and breaks the structure, EMA rejections. Double tops. The market acts like it wants to go down, but it's not. It's popping back up. So, uh, mm. It feels that way, doesn't it? Feels that way. I was originally in the short, was up on it, added to the position because I thought that we was going to see some momentum because of how it fell. And then the shit gets instantly bought right back up. It stops me out. So I'm thinking maybe this is the move higher. It pulls back. I try to go long and then it goes short. Because I really don't even think the market is going to really break down here. If it does, then I don't mind leaving some runners, potentially add into it, but it looks like the market wants to kind of start to make the recovery and the move back up. That's what it looks like the market's about to do. I think the market is trying to prepare itself to hurt my feelings here. Okay, there it goes. All right, so let's see what it does here. See what it does here at this imbalance. I swear, there's always something in the way, right? All right. I'm going long. I'm going long. I'm going long. Longing. All right, man. If this thing stops me out, I'm done. This shit is literally making my third eye hurt. Like it really is. This is making my third eye hurt. And these rainbow bears are just so rainbow and just we'll talk about something different. I'm not gonna lie, man. That's pretty insane. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty insane right there. If this thing drops, that will be pretty insane. Yeah, yeah. You said that if you break the 4-hour low, yeah. I would agree with that. Especially if you get a close below it. The 4-hour low. That's interesting. We swiped the liquidity but underneath the previous 4-hour low. And we're pushing higher. Wow. Nice one, Nasdaq. Hmm. Okay. All right, man. Wow. Nice one, Nasdaq. Nice one. Nice one. Wow. Wow. Nice one. Nice. Nice one. Hmm. 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 Damn, that shit would have hit my profit target. Nice one, Nasdaq. Oh. Nice one. Nice one. Nice. Oh. Nice one. You say you're aiming for 255? Yeah. Should I hope so? I hope so. I mean, I basically faked myself out of this winning position. I could have got a profit target right there. But in the Nasdaq, well, I allowed the Nasdaq to take me out. That one extra variable with the Nasdaq is momentum, and momentum can be used as a manipulative tool. Because I thought I was going to get stopped out. You know, the crazy thing is, if I left the position alone, it wouldn't even. My stop was at 470. Price stopped around like 65 or something like that. So I mean, it almost would have stopped. Well, what is that? Yeah, 65. So I would have had 5 more points of drawdown. You know, honestly, I might just start trading the practice account during Asia because this price action is just I don't even know how much I'm down. I'm probably down like $1,500 right now. Damn, I'm down like 2K. That's insane. Another Asia session where I lose 2K. Just not necessarily being wrong, but just getting faked out and chopped up. I'm down like 2K. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Mm. Gordon says that he's 4 micros long here. I mean, we did push away from that imbalance right there. We did push away from that imbalance. So this is the midpoint of the 15-minute imbalance. This is a 15-minute imbalance right here. So it makes sense why the market is doing all this BS. This is kind of why I was kind of going long in this area, Red Kit, because we're in a 15-minute imbalance. 15-minute imbalances are probably the biggest ones that I would trade, because sometimes you see a reaction at that midpoint, and then sometimes you don't. I prefer to trade like the 1 minute, 5 minute. I hate with the 15 because this whole box is a 15-minute imbalance, and it's a lot of room for the Nasdaq to be kind of nasty. I guess what I probably should have did in that situation is probably should have taken off a big portion. Oh shit. Nasdaq, you're making my third eye hurt here. Like, dude, like, relax. Like, stop rejecting at my freaking break even. How about that? Give me some time to think and consider if I want to close the position or not. Shit. I mean, this thing like perfectly tags my break even. It's insane that it does that. Mm. Yeah. You're gonna wait until it gets to 500, and that's where you'll take your longs. So that's where you would consider taking a long at 500. All right. Yeah, I might just. All right, I know what I need to do moving forward. This will be the last account that I'm going to be down $2,000 during the Asia session because of this crazy price action. Just gonna keep all my accounts during the New York Open. I guess I just don't want to believe that. It's something that I'm just not willing to accept. All right. All right. Hey, I lost about 3K tonight. That's insane. Wow. I lost 3K tonight. Okay. Well, I will say the Nasdaq has definitely done its job. It's done its job. The Bears has just been getting clapped so much that even though I see bearish price action, I just won't trade it. It's just better to go long and to take the loss if that's what's going to happen. There is some good news tonight. There is some good news. The good news is that I just locked in another payout with Top Step. I call it the Father's Day payout. The Father's Day payout. When you show up to work, you get paid. The crazy thing is that after I had a feeling that the market was going to push higher, and then we was going to see the drop. That's exactly what happened. You got the push higher and then dropped. And then I had the opportunity to take a short here at this pullback right here. I convinced myself I was like, nah, I don't want to deal with the short, or I don't want to deal with the stressful short. So I'll just wait for the long, or I'll just come back on stream with you guys and they take the long. That was the only long opportunity apparently. And then it comes back in. If I stayed short, I would have got a profit target hit. That's what's insane. If I stayed short, I would have got a profit target. It's just, and this is why I just choose to kind of skip the short, because it's just mentally, it's just painful. It's just mentally painful just with the chopping and shit that it does, man. It's just mentally painful. But if I just would have been stubborn like I usually am, I would have gotten the profit target with a little bit of profit as well. So, man, that's what always sucks. But anyway, so kind of what I want to kind of talk about is another situation where I had these string of losses, but my losses were small, and then my winners were big. And like I said, this evening I locked in a payout, but I was about $700 away from blowing this account 7 more days. But somehow, some way, I turned this thing around, and I managed to get the payout here. And then I did the same thing last week. I had these. I don't like with these losses. I don't know why I allowed myself to have these big losses in this account, particularly, but they're bigger than how much I normally would allow myself to lose in the account. But I was able to get the payout in this account too, as well. So I was able to get the payout before we went into the weekend. We got the payout afterward. I appreciate that, Red Kitten, Debt Wolf. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of that's what I'm supposed to do in these accounts. If I can just continue to trade small and stop trading bigger than 8 contracts, I wouldn't be down 3K tonight. But Nasdaq was kind of pissing me off, and again, that this account might just get. I can probably bring it back, but I really don't want to put in the effort to make 3K just to bring it back to break even. I'm not gonna waste my time like that. So actually, I might just continue to trade this one overnight and try to bring it back during the Asia session, because I'm not trading it during New York. I'll trade it during New York after I trade the current account. But yeah, so this is the power of just trading small. Like I said, I've had this account for like 6 months. This account is my baby. I've had this account for 6 months, going to 7 months now. Started out really strong in the first month. I don't play around in this account at all. Well, sometimes I do. I think April was like my worst month, because it just seems like I thought I was gonna lose this account in April, but I was able to come and push through it. And then May was just a beautiful month, bringing the account back in May. Only had 4 losing days in May, and the rest of my days were profitable. And then here we are in June. A rough start in June, but like I said, I was able to get the payout last week. So honestly, I'm surprised that Top Step is letting me just get these many payouts in this account. Honestly, that's what I'm surprised. But hey, if they're gonna keep letting me get in payout, then shit, I'm not gonna argue with them. And this is the account to where I could make like a $5,000 payout and request a $5,000 payout on the 50K. But I'm not gonna ever go for a 5K payout in a 50K because it's gonna require me to super over leverage or over trade. Over leverage or over trade. Yeah. Okay. Well, like I said, this is kind of because I literally had a short position really at the right here is where I had my short. That is just okay. So I did lose one of my TPT accounts today. I did lose one. I'll try another one tomorrow during the New York session this week. Sorry about yawning all like that, but I guess I'm mentally, because I'm not physically tired. I guess mentally I'm just like, man, this back and forth with the Nasdaq. It's mentally exhausting. But I think I only had one winning trade in my TPT account this morning. The Nasdaq kind of did the same thing where it acted like they wanted to go higher, but then it was really going down. Had a big, I mean, it gave up the entire move from last night and then some. It gave up the entire move. Well, I guess technically, no, it hasn't yet. Technically. Or, yeah. Uh-huh. Missed your stop. You say that you're targeting 475, right? Yeah, hopefully it gets there for you. Hopefully. And you know, I kind of want to talk about this too. This is kind of why I kind of hate this shit. But I will say this pattern right here is what got me the payouts tonight. Because even though this is the 1 hour chart, the market did this exact same move at the open. And that's how I knew just to take the, don't try to go for anything crazy. Just take the profits. If I go to the 1 minute, go back to the 1 minute. That same move that we saw on the 1 hour, that's what it did at the open right there. It had the equal highs. I had a feeling that it was going to run those highs. So at the open, I went long. Or I waited for the pullback. And then I got in once I saw that that rapid move. I got in at the break of this high. It shoots higher. And I was like, this is exactly what it did this morning. It ran those highs up here. Dang, who do I want to call these guys? Smart money, I guess, right? Smart money. Smart money. Smart money ran these highs. They sold. Actually, shit, let me think about that, huh? They sold to the breakout buyers up here. But, you know, honestly, you know, when you really kind of think about it, I mean, you do have buy stops above these highs where the market shorted. So why does anybody need to sell to buyers when you already have buyers above these highs? You're just turning these sellers into buyers because sellers have to buy their way out of their position. So I know a lot of people teach that smart money is quote unquote selling to breakout buyers, but there's already buy stops above these highs. All they have to do is run this engineered liquidity right here, and then they can make the move that they want to make here. Yeah, this is honestly, if this is how the market is going to behave as it goes down, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I want to deal with that, man. I really don't. I don't know. If the Bulls aren't going to buy at support and the Bears are just going to act like they're old ladies crossing the street, I don't know. I don't know. Damn. Oh, man. I'm not going to lie. This is very triggering right now. This is very triggering. Very triggering. I would have gotten man, this is triggering. Bears. We literally sold the highs. In hindsight, we wouldn't know that we sold the highs of this leg. You wouldn't know it. Man, I don't know if I want to. No. I don't even have the energy to revenge trade on this shit right now. I don't have the energy to revenge trade. The mental capacity to revenge trade right now. Because this thing pops back up. Shit. I'm going to hire a hitman and we're going to put a hit on the Nasdaq, dude. Okay. But anyway, yeah, so you kind of see that move a lot. I might start to begin to trusting that as a potential short setup. Those runs above engineered liquidity, taking out these buy stops above these highs and then failing back underneath it. That has shown itself to be consistent. Kind of like with on the flip side for the short, taking out all of these sell stops below this low and then reversing back into it. So when I see runs on liquidity, I'm going to look for the potential reversal. If we don't see the continuation, if we don't see the run on liquidity, the pullback, so in this situation, we see the run on liquidity, we see the failed break, or we see the failed pullback, and then we see the continuation back to the highs. So basically, it took sell side underneath this low, underneath these lows. So it just ran, and damn, it even took out this low right here too. Well, we might actually, this right here is an order block right here. A 15-minute order block right here. $356. Bump it. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go 8 contracts here. I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? The count is basically done at this point because I'm not about to put all that energy to make 3K. What I'm probably going to start doing as well is when the market is this, when the range is this big, I'm not going to trade at the 50% anymore. I don't think the 50% really works. I think what I'm going to do, all right, so $36.75. $36.75. All right, so Dead Wolf says draw a line from the 4-hour top down to the copy the line and drag it to the top. Okay. All right, that's a lot of instruction. So let's do this step by step. All right, so let's go to the 4-hour. All right, so he says draw a line from the 4-hour top down. You said draw a line from the 4-hour top down? To the 504 low? Huh? All right, so this is the 4-hour chart. You can't be talking about this candle right here, right? Because he says the top to, oh, okay. So from the top, you talk about this high or this high? You're talking about the 104.50 high? So you said 396, 361. All right, so the high of this candle right here is 967. Is that what you meant? 967? All right, so you said draw a line. And when you say draw a line, you're talking about a vertical line? You said draw a vertical line, right? What are you trying to accomplish here? That's not gonna work. And you said to the bottom, to 504. Okay. All right, so basically you're talking about this candle right here. So this candle, so what are we doing with this candle right here? And it looks like we did, well, we've been got a break underneath that. So you said move the line until it's at its, you're talking about like as a trend line? Okay. Okay. So it's basically a 4-hour trend line. All right, nice. Interesting. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. But let me take off all this other stuff. Let me not make it visible in the 1 minute. So you basically have a 4-hour trend line. So my plan tomorrow with my TPT account, I'm gonna be just like what is it called? The Uchia. And I'm gonna treat these accounts like what is it? Ignat is what the hell is it called? Uh, Izanagi. There you go. Izanagi. There you go. Izanagi. Each account will act as practice. I would like to do good on these 25Ks account, these 25Ks, but I'm gonna do my best. That trailing drawdown, it just goes against my trading style. It goes against the way I prefer to trade. So moving forward, I probably won't get small accounts anymore. I mean, if I can pass this 150K TPT, that would be great. But I find myself trapped in a dilemma. I kind of grow tired of these big accounts. Like mentally, I just cannot find the justification of making 9K in an account and to pass an account. Just can't find the justification for it. My mind immediately goes to the fact that if I make 9K in an eval, that's 9K I made for no damn reason. Hey, what's up, Vintage? You said that you're short from 611? I'm pretty sure that was a... Oh, shit. I was about to say, I was like, did we have the same entry? You just probably held yours. See, and that's... Dude, yeah, that was a great short. I had the opportunity to short this as well. I chose not to. We were just talking about this maybe like 10 or 15 minutes ago. I had an opportunity to short this after getting out of my long, because I noticed that, I mean, not only did it consolidate here, but it swept the buy side liquidity above these highs. And usually when I see the market take out the engineered liquidity above highs, and we don't see a continuation, that's the opposing side of the market failing. In this situation, that's the bulls failing to take it higher. So if they fail to take it higher, the only thing for the market to do is to go lower. You don't know how far they'll go, but that's usually the rule. But when met with the opportunity of taking this short at these highs, because it hit that 50% of this 15-minute imbalance that I was watching, I just chose not to take it. But congratulations, though, on taking that, because, man, that was a great short. That was a great short. Go back to this 1 hour. It's a 4-hour chart. Oh shit. We'll see if this thing holds here. The bulls aren't buying no more, man, because I've been getting long at multiple support areas, and you can just see that the market is just trading right through it. It's trading right through it. And honestly, I'm curious, actually. Well, shit, let's look at the volume real quick. I mean, that's decent volume for the Nasdaq. It's almost 400,000 contracts that are being transacted right now. I mean, that's decent volume. So, Vintage, you said that you're trying to get it back, trying to get back in short above 380. Trend fighter. Trend fighter, sure. Oh, you're cutting the trade? Well, Vintage. Shit, gold stay playing, man. Gold stay playing. That's why I don't look at gold no more like that. Well, Vintage, what are you looking for as an entry model? What do you look for, if you don't mind sharing? I think we're on August with gold. Gold stay playing, man. Well, this is the 1 minute on gold. It doesn't look too bad. I wouldn't trade it though. You caught the short? Yo, congratulations on that, man. Noir trades. Congratulations. Oops. See, that's how I mute myself sometimes. I accidentally hit this dang mute button on this mic without noticing it. And then I looked down and I was like, oh shit, I'm muted. I muted myself. But congratulations on that short, Noir. Massive, massive short. All right, man. If I get stopped out here, I'm going to be done. I'm going to be done for tonight. I don't like losing this much money. This account is basically gone. This account is done. So, yeah, like I said, moving forward, I'm probably going to trade in a practice account During Asia. Okay, there it goes. I don't, man, you can make money on during Asia, but it's not worth it. Not worth it. I mean, unless something like, unless a really good setup happens, it's just bad to be down in Asia because it's hard to get your money back. It's either you have to stop trading or it's just hard to get your money back. Yeah, it's about like 4,500. Yeah, so this is basically done. I have like what, $1,600 probably. Let me see how much money I lost. Damn, I lost like $3,400. Yo, that's crazy. Crazy. $3,400. I haven't lost that much in a very long time. $3,400 is kind of crazy for me. I mean, I lose, but I don't lose like that. I don't lose often enough to lose that much money. I don't even trade enough to make that much money. So to lose that much money is like, wow. I did kind of over leverage though. So it wasn't necessarily me losing multiple trades. It's just that I lost trades. I lost multiple trades while over leverage. I think I was trading 12 contracts at a time, 8 contracts at a time, and the market was just stopping me out. And the one time that I was trading in the right direction, I closed the position, flip long. The fuck, bro. Well, hopefully the market gets all of this crap out of its system tonight. Hopefully. Hopefully this is what we see. Because I really don't want to deal with this tomorrow. I really don't. Okay. He says, "Oh, if it breaks 121, I told you, Steppenwolf would pay." Gold USD. So this is the hourly chart. Let me look at the 15. Okay. If the market pushes up higher after stopping me out like that, me and the market's gonna fight. They better keep going down, damn it. But all right, Noir, I'll look at that. But we'll see. I don't. I wouldn't mind trading gold again, because I kind of just focus on the Nasdaq. It just seems like that's where the money is now. But let me look. I don't know. I don't think I want to do that. Shit. I mean, it's been so long since I looked at gold, though. So 421. I'm going to MGC. We're on the August contract. I mean, it's been so long since I looked at gold. I mean, gold doesn't do that special thing that she used to do anymore. She don't do that special thing that she used to do. She stopped doing it. Yeah, she don't do it no more. I mean, these weak ass moves. You caught that as well? Nice. Yeah. Like I said, it's been a while since I looked at gold. This used to be my baby, man. I used to send them late night texts of gold. It's like, man, I need another payout. You got me? She says, you know I got you, baby. You know I'm gonna have that set up for you for that payout. You know I got you. I'm like, bet. I mean, I used to mess with that thing, Nasdaq. And I left it for you, baby. Just don't ever do me wrong. She said, I'll never do you wrong, Sherm. You can always count on me. Those were the good old days. The good old days. Yeah, kind of don't go for shit no more. Maybe 377. I'm gonna have to play around with this. Play around with it. Because I mean, you don't really know. Yeah, she runs right through it now. She runs right through it. Nice. Doesn't it feel good to make money in these accounts and withdraw that money and then put it in your bank account? Doesn't it feel nice? It's a great feeling. It's a very addictive feeling at that as well. being able to trade these accounts that you spend maybe, well, I don't know about CFD accounts, but these future accounts, you spend maybe $100, maybe two. If you know what you're doing, that $200 account can get you thousands of dollars in payout. If you get like if you spend $200 on an account and you get a $600 payout, you just literally three extra money. It's such a great feeling. Hmm. Top Step ain't playing with nobody no more. Top Step is not playing with nobody no more. I think after that silver run, I mean, that's when Top Step started changing. I think those silver payouts really hurt them because people would just full port at the open, and you don't need that much on silver to make money. One contract, 27 ticks, that's like $700. 27 ticks on one contract, and the market would just open up and shoot higher. You just full port the open, gamble the open, and get lucky. That shit really hurt them. And they said, "Nah, we ain't gonna. This ain't about to happen again." Wow, that's pretty. Yo, that's crazy. That is crazy. 200K per account. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Yeah, they are not playing with nobody at all. I saw this video that Top Step changed. Top Step changed the documentation. Honestly, I really don't know. I don't care. I don't stalk them like that. As long as they keep approving my payout, that's all I care about. I mean, it's their business. If they need to change it to sustain themselves, I mean, as the consumer of their product, I mean, it's a casino at the end of the day as well. So, I mean, we're online gambling, low key, but we need Top Step to stay alive. So if they need to change up some rules to stay alive, well, shit, let them stay alive so we can continue to get paid out. Continue to get paid out. Yeah. Yeah. And the one thing that I've learned from this trading journey, and I still kind of go through it now. I went through it several times last year, and because I was going through it, I found myself in a rut, a very long rut. Uh, I didn't get a payout. I think it was like a 2 or 3 month drought, or no matter what I did, I was just gambling. Not necessarily gambling, but I was just unwilling to wait for the setup. I was just unwilling to do it. We got paid out every month, almost every week, every month for 4 months. We get to that fifth month, and what I was going through mentally and emotionally and physically was, I got to a point to where I felt like I touched the ice wall, like I touched the end of the world, and there was nothing past the wall. So kind of like the false breakout, I touched that wall, saw that I could go no further, so I turned around and started to walk back the way I came. And I was in that rut for a very long time. I came out of that rut, got the payouts again, and then I did the same thing. I just found myself just the money just sitting there. I mean, I really enjoy the fact that I can show up to work here with you guys and make money and get paid out. But I mean, the money just sits there. I don't do anything with it. I mean, I just save it for a rainy day. Hopefully, I can just leave it at that. I can just let it sit, let it collect interest, and I don't ever have to touch it. But man, there's something about the human experience when you find yourself in heaven. Instead of working, continuing to work, you want to kick your feet up and enjoy the view. And I hate that. I hate that demotivating period where it's like, oh, I want to just enjoy what I work for. No. I want to keep on working. I want to continue to bring value, but fighting against human nature. And boy, it feels like it's, what is it called? The Sisyphus task. It feels like I'm rolling that rock up a hill every single day. That's what it feels like. Sometimes he does. Actually, he was live streaming with me yesterday. But the only reason why we don't live stream together as often as we should is because since Mr. Elon Musk, supposedly a trillionaire now, he thought it was cute to say, "Oh, I don't think people should work from home. I think they should come back to office." And unfortunately, he was one of the people that got called back to office. So, yeah. I was just fortunate enough to be able to remain remote. Because they could have called me back in. They could have, but they didn't. It really wouldn't have made sense to call our team back into the office because, yeah, it wouldn't have made sense. But he got caught up in it, and unfortunately, he's unable to stream as often as he used to be able to stream. Okay. But all right, guys. That's going to be it for me tonight. This was probably one of my toughest nights. I haven't lost this much money in a very long time. Haven't lost this much. So much so that I'm definitely going to change how I approach the Asia session. I'm definitely going to change up because once you kind of find yourself in a rut, it's definitely a challenge to get out of that rut during the Asia session because after a certain time period, we don't get that much movement. So I'm just going to have to take this one to the chin here. This account is basically done. I'll try my best to bring it back, but I'm not going to put too much effort into it. I'm just going to focus. If I'm going to turn lead into gold here, this is just going to solidify the fact that I don't need to trade any of my accounts that I have put in a lot of work into and trade them into the Asia session. It just doesn't work out. So we'll come back tomorrow morning with my TPT Pro account, and we're just going to do our best in that. So, but with that said, I do appreciate everybody that joined me tonight. We'll definitely come back tomorrow morning, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody, and keep on jabbing.